Good morning, afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. Our presentation is titled The Science of Creativity: How to Train Your Brain for Innovative Thinking. We'll be exploring fascinating insights from neuroscience alongside practical techniques you can use to enhance your creativity and boost innovative thinking in your daily life. I'm excited to share this journey with you and help unlock new ways to approach problem solving and idea generation. Let's get started. When we talk about creativity, there are three key aspects to keep in mind. First is originality. Creativity is all about coming up with ideas that are fresh and unique, something that hasn't been seen or done before. Without originality, ideas just blend into what already exists. Next is usefulness. Even the most original idea needs to serve a purpose or solve a problem to truly have value. Practicality is essential because an idea that can't be applied or used effectively loses its impact. Finally, there's idea generation. This is the mental process behind creativity. It involves drawing on our memory, staying focused, and being flexible in how we think, allowing us to connect different concepts and come up with something new. Together, these three elements, originality, usefulness, and idea generation, form the foundation of what creativity really is. Here, we're looking at two important types of creativity: divergent and convergent thinking. Divergent thinking is all about generating a wide range of ideas by exploring many different possibilities. It's especially useful during brainstorming sessions or when you need to think outside the box to solve a problem creatively. On the other hand, convergent thinking takes those many ideas and narrows them down to find the best, most practical solution. This approach is key when making decisions or refining concepts to ensure they work effectively in the real world. The image of the signpost, with arrows going in different directions, perfectly represents these two paths of thinking. Divergent thinking leads us to explore many routes, while convergent thinking guides us to the right destination. Here, we explore the key brain regions involved in creative thinking. First, we have the idea generation phase, which is supported by the default mode network. This network allows our thoughts to flow freely and spontaneously, giving rise to new and original ideas. On the other hand, when it comes to idea evaluation, the executive control network plays a crucial role. It helps us focus our attention and critically assess the ideas we've generated, ensuring they are practical and well-developed. Together, these networks work in harmony to balance creativity with critical thinking, enabling the creative process to unfold effectively. Here, we're looking at neural plasticity, which is essentially the brain's remarkable ability to form new connections as we practice and expose ourselves to new experiences. This adaptability is crucial because it means our creative skills aren't fixed. They can actually improve over time. By repeatedly engaging in creative activities, we strengthen the neural pathways associated with those skills, making our creative thinking sharper and more flexible. The image on the right captures this dynamic process, symbolizing the vibrant and ever-changing nature of the brain's connections in action. Understanding this concept helps us appreciate just how important continuous learning and practice are for boosting creativity. Here we explore three key neurotransmitters and how they impact innovation. First, dopamine is crucial for driving motivation and the pursuit of rewards. It encourages cognitive flexibility, which helps us explore new ideas and think creatively. Next, serotonin plays a vital role in regulating our mood and social behavior. This balance is essential for emotional stability and tapping into creativity. Finally, norepinephrine boosts our alertness and focus, enabling persistence and adaptable thinking when facing challenges. Together, these neurotransmitters create the foundation for innovative thinking and problem solving. Here we have 4 effective techniques to enhance divergent thinking, each fostering creativity in unique ways. First, brainstorming encourages free-flowing idea generation in a group setting where no judgment is passed, allowing everyone to share openly. Next is mind mapping, a visual tool that organizes ideas around a central concept. This helps in exploring relationships between ideas and expanding our thinking. Then the scamper technique guides us through substituting, combining, adapting, modifying, putting to another use, eliminating, or rearranging elements to spark innovation. Lastly, forced connections push us to link unrelated concepts or objects, which challenges our usual thought patterns and leads to fresh, original ideas. This collaborative atmosphere, as shown in the image, really highlights how working together with these techniques can drive creative breakthroughs. Here we're focusing on exercises that encourage lateral thinking and problem restructuring. One key approach is to reframe the problem itself. By looking at the issue from a different angle, we can uncover new solutions that might not be apparent at first glance. It's important to question the assumptions we usually take for granted and consider how changing those assumptions could lead to innovative ideas. Just like solving a Rubik's Cube requires seeing the puzzle from various perspectives, reframing a problem helps us find creative paths forward. Here, we focus on the power of rest and incubation in creativity. Research indicates that some of the most significant breakthroughs happen not when we're actively pushing ideas, but during periods of rest or even sleep. This downtime allows our brains to work subconsciously on problems, giving ideas space to develop and connect in unexpected ways. By intentionally taking breaks and stepping away from a challenging task, we often come back with fresher perspectives and higher quality ideas. It's a reminder that creativity isn't just about constant effort. It also thrives when we allow ourselves moments of calm and mental rejuvenation. The peaceful beach scene here perfectly captures that sense of tranquility where inspiration can quietly take shape. Creating environments that foster innovation starts with building psychological safety. When team members feel safe to share ideas without fear of judgment, they're more willing to take risks and explore new possibilities. Bringing together diverse teams is also crucial, as a mix of perspectives and experiences helps spark creative solutions that might not surface otherwise. Another important factor is exposing the team to varied stimuli. Different ideas and environments can inspire fresh ways of thinking. Finally, having dedicated creative spaces encourages focus, collaboration, and reflection by providing a physical environment tailored to support the creative process. Together, these elements create a powerful foundation for innovation to thrive. To boost creative thinking, cultivating certain habits can make a big difference. First, I recommend reading broadly. By exposing yourself to a wide range of ideas and patterns, you open your mind to new inspirations that can spark creativity in unexpected ways. Next, keeping an idea journal is incredibly valuable. It allows you to capture those fleeting thoughts and insights that might otherwise be forgotten, giving you a chance to refine and develop them later into something more substantial. Finally, don't underestimate the power of playful experimentation. Approaching challenges with a sense of play reduces the fear of failure and encourages you to learn iteratively, which is essential for creative growth. These habits together create a strong foundation for nurturing and expanding your creative potential. Here we're exploring the benefits of mindfulness and meditation in boosting creative focus. One of the key points is that mindfulness enhances cognitive flexibility, which basically means it helps our brain adapt and think more creatively. It also facilitates incubation by improving attention control. That's the ability to maintain focus on relevant tasks without getting distracted. Short meditation sessions play a crucial role by reducing mental noise, the constant chatter in our minds, which in turn creates mental space for spontaneous, creative connections to emerge. So, by practicing mindfulness regularly, we can clear the way for fresh ideas and improve our overall creative thinking. This image beautifully captures the calm and centered state that supports this process. On this slide, we explore 3 creative hobbies that can really boost our skills and thinking processes. First, visual arts. When you practice drawing, it helps strengthen associative thinking by tapping into your visual creativity. It's about making connections and seeing things from new perspectives. Next is improvisation, or improv, which is fantastic for developing spontaneity. It encourages you to think on your feet and, importantly, helps reduce the fear of failure by creating a space where mistakes are part of the process. Lastly, creative writing plays a key role in enhancing your ability to weave ideas together effectively. Through narratives, you learn how to structure your thoughts and communicate them in a more compelling way. Each of these activities not only fosters creativity, but also sharpens different cognitive and emotional skills essential for both personal and professional growth. Here we're looking at how technology can really boost our creativity in several practical ways. First, there's idea capture and organization. Using apps for notes and mind maps makes it so much easier to gather thoughts and structure them clearly, preventing those great ideas from slipping away. Next, creative collaboration is key. Tools like shared canvases and virtual whiteboards let us work together in real time, exchanging inspiration and building on each other's ideas, even when we're not in the same room. Lastly, rapid prototyping helps bring concepts to life quickly. With simple design and mock-up tools, we can visualize ideas fast, make changes on the fly, and keep the creative momentum going. All these technologies combine to create a dynamic environment where creativity thrives. Here we see the number of ideas generated each month over a 6-month period. Starting in January with 15 ideas, there's a clear upward trend as the months progress. By June, the team is generating 55 ideas, which is more than 3 times the initial amount. This steady growth highlights how our efforts to encourage creativity and collaboration are paying off, leading to a significant increase in idea submissions. Tracking this data allows us to measure our creative progress and identify strategies that are driving this positive momentum. Here we focus on how feedback and collaboration drive the refinement of ideas. First, structured critique sessions are essential. They provide a clear framework for focused improvement through guided feedback cycles, ensuring that every critique is purposeful and actionable. Next, pairing people from different disciplines brings fresh perspectives, which can spark innovation and highlight opportunities that might otherwise be overlooked. Finally, rapid prototyping feedback loops play a crucial role by enabling quick iterations and reviews, which accelerates learning and helps us adapt ideas swiftly based on real input. Together, these practices create a dynamic and effective environment for continuous idea enhancement. Let's review the key takeaways from our discussion. First, brain science shows us that creativity comes from the dynamic interaction between different brain networks. This process is fueled by neural plasticity, which allows our brains to adapt and form new connections. Next, practice plays a crucial role. Developing deliberate habits and engaging in targeted exercises helps strengthen these cognitive pathways, making creative thinking more accessible. Taking rest and allowing time for incubation is also essential. Stepping away from a problem can lead to fresh insights and better problem solving. Finally, collaboration and feedback are vital. Working with others and measuring progress enables us to refine ideas and successfully bring them to scale. Together, these elements form a comprehensive approach to boosting creativity. Now that we've covered the key techniques, I'd like to invite you to engage with the material. Think about any questions or reflections you have on how these ideas could be useful in your own creative work. Consider the challenges you might face and what steps you could take moving forward. To guide our discussion, here are a few prompts. Which habit from our talk are you planning to try first? What changes to your environment might help boost your creativity? And finally, how do you plan to measure your progress? Feel free to share your thoughts or ask any questions. This is your opportunity to explore how to make these techniques work best for you.